You found the G-spot. Unscrewed with Martin Sargent's next.
Coming up tonight, we'll find out which corporations are using hidden vaginas in their logos to move product. Plus, meet your future wife.
4 months ago, I put up a website to find myself a husband. I'd like to be engaged by December. Let's see if Unscrewed can help.
And finally, Martin debuts his own new website, pleasehavesexwithme by2005.com. See if it works. Hey everyone, I'm Laura Swisher, and you're watching Unscrewed. And here he is, a man who wants to be someone's future lover, Martin Sargent.
How you doing, everybody? Yeah, wonderful to have you here on Unscrewed. That's enough. Simmer down, everyone. Oh, come on now. Simmer down. Thank you very much, Laura. Yeah, please have sex with me by 2004.com. Already taken. URL. Well, the point. Everyone wants to be a future lover. Why would every human being in the world wants to be a future lover? Why is that a slam on me?
I'm just saying that you, in 2005, I don't think that's accurate. I think you could probably do it like mid 2005.
You think so?
Like I would even guess possibly like by May or June.
What most people don't know about me is that I really want to have past lovers, historic lovers. I really want to bang Betsy Ross, for example. That's what I want to do. That's the Sarge. Holy bushel and a peck, it's harvest time, and another episode of Unscrewed is ready for the plucking. I'm television's Martin Sargent. True story. When I was a boy, one day my father said to me, Mart, you gotta stop shooting cats with a 45. You gotta stop shooting cats with a 45 and get a normal hobby, or we're gonna sell you to the gypsies. And that's how I ended up getting into the hobby of collecting. And what a wild ride it's been. I mean, over the years, I've collected Beanie Babies, which I'll one day sell to put my kids through college. I've collected signed photos of my idol, Steven Seagal. Love that man. All kinds of neat stuff. And when it's time to add another display case to the old Sarge Museum, internet is always my first stop. Take this site, fishpostersoftheworld.com. It's a website dedicated to one thing. Fish posters. And man, these are fantastic fish posters. I mean, I own thousands of these things. Side note, fish from the Persian Gulf are so laden with petroleum distillates and radiation that if you ate 5 or so, you'd not only die, they'd have to destroy your body in a special rendering vat. It's funny because it's true. But sometimes, even fish posters get a little boring. Luckily, internet has more to offer than posters. Like the skins of endangered mammals you can buy from this site, fantastic.com. Because you haven't truly lived until you've smeared a woman in animal fat and given her a good rogering while atop the skin of a snow leopard. That's living, man. But what good are posters and hides if you don't have a special someone to share them with? Well, type the words life-size electric clown into Google, and you'll find you could purchase a life-size electric clown to keep you company. Pretty neat, isn't it? An electric clown will gladly sit with you and admire your collections, and unlike people, electric clowns don't sass you. You can tell them anything. You can touch them, you can throw them downstairs. Hell, you can even dress them up like Santana. Try doing all that with a real person. So, thanks, Internet, for making collecting so fun and exciting, but I gotta say, even though collecting's great and all, it's still nothing compared to the feeling I used to get when I'd shoot a cat with a 45. Not even close. Hey, thanks a lot. You know, another thing I like to collect is internet videos of people getting hurt. So look out, you babies, because here comes a gem. It's always funny seeing the people get hurt, isn't it?
It's always funny seeing people get hurt, but what I love is that we now live in a day and age where your most humiliating moment can be shared with the world on internet.
Was that Greg Louganis, like 50 pounds later? Is that who that was? It's pretty much the same move.
Actually, that was him before Trim Spa.
Aha!
Then he took Trim Spa, and now, well, you know what's happening
the rest
with
of the story. How about this audience we got today? Yeah! What a fantastic audience! You know, that's that. Go ahead. That's enough though.
Marty, if I wanted to be a part of the audience, because let's say I get bored here and decide I, want to sit there, how would I do it?
What you'd want to do is send me a check for $50 and a dime bag. I'm just kidding. About the $50. If you want to come down and watch our show, all you got to do is go on our internet website. Go to g4techtv.com/unscrewed. There's a button right there. Tell you how to get the tickets. It's really a hot ticket. It's the hottest ticket. Like 70 other people are waiting outside crying because they couldn't get in tonight. We had to get the National Guard down here to disperse them.
It's free, yet people are scalping.
Yeah, they're using shock grenades and all that kind of stuff out there. It's wild. It's like Boston out there right now.
Crazy.
Tonight's show was slow roasted, then braised with a fiery sauce of caramelized tech. Have you ever married someone you don't know? Yeah, me too. Vegas, baby, Vegas. Well, one of our TV friends wants to do it on purpose, and the internet is there to help. This girl tonight, she's got this website. She wants to get married through the internet. Well, we here at Unscrewed care about education, and that's why we have a segment designed to teach children about technology around the world. And we call it Tech Around the Globe.
1, 2, 3, Tech Around the Globe. Teaching our children what they didn't know. It's Tech Around the Globe.
Today we're going to learn about the technology of Paraguay. Actually, there's no technology in Paraguay, but here's a fact. In Paraguay, they feed children to the mud people. That's right, the mud people, who will one day rise from the swamps and kill every last bastard in that whole country. Well, that's it for this edition of
Tech Around the Globe.
Thanks. I think it's really important to do our part
it
to
really
teach
is.
the kids.
And the sad thing is, probably most kids don't even know what mud people are.
I know, seriously.
Thank God for us.
And now everyone knows not to go anywhere near Paraguay.
That's right.
All right, everyone, enough of that. Get death threats from Paraguay. Are we on in Paraguay? I hope not. Hey, just ahead, we're going to tear away the mask disguising corporate logos' hidden agenda of evil. Stick around.
The 200 horsepower 6-speed Acura TSX. It defies more than just convention.
Introducing Zavix Virtual Bowling. You may forget it's not real. Zavix. Rated E for everyone. Game and port sold separately.
Cobra 6, this is Spectre 6. Target acquired, over. Target identified.
Element search for Hotel Victor Tangos 2 and 8. Execute assault time now.
Check this out. This is what we do for a living.
We're software developers.
With the online program from Westwood, you can train from home to design, code, and test games like this.
And this.
Can you believe that we get paid for playing games?
Westwood College now offers training online for video game careers. For a brochure, call 888-636-0077. That's 636-0077. Call now.
Why did your last diet fail?
If you're over 30, overstressed, and overweight, take a look in the mirror. You've got excess body fat around your waist, hips, and belly, right? Well, diet failure is not your fault. The problem is cortisol. a nasty little stress hormone that traps excess fat around the middle. But now there's Relacor. Relacor helps control cortisol and helps us lose stubborn belly fat fast. If you're dieting and still plagued by unsightly belly bulge, even if you're low-carb dieting, there's only one Relacor. Relacor helps you get thinner, look younger, and have energy to burn. Remember, when you're over 30, overstressed, and want to get rid of stubborn belly fat, the answer is Relacor.
Call in the next 15 minutes and find out how you can receive a 1-month supply of Relacor absolutely free. Call 1-800-477-1830. That's 1-800-477-1830.
Order Relacor now. It's easy. You'll love it.
Hello again, television friends. Say, did you know the Nike swoosh symbol is based on the mythical goddess of victory? Amazing. And I wouldn't have known it if I didn't come across my next friend's website, Terroscopes.com. Via satellite from Seattle, Washington, it's Scholar of Mysteries, Michael Sargent. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Martin, nice to see you.
So great to see you again, my old friend. How you been doing?
Oh, pretty good. Remember our time in August? It was great. It's good to see you again.
It was so great to see you again, Michael.
Yeah.
But what we're here to talk about tonight is symbols. And do you mean to tell me right here on national television that corporations hide secret symbols into their logos?
Yeah, well, it's compulsory, yeah. There's many scholars have gone into this in the past. In America, there's some great work on this, and I tend to focus more on the occult side of it, so yeah, absolutely. I'm not talking about the merchants themselves, but I certainly am talking about the ad men of Madison Avenue. Yeah, they do that.
So you're telling me these ad men up in Madison Avenue, they're in the occult, they're in deep with the secret societies, and they're going to use these things to make me buy product, or what's their agenda?
That's exactly what they basically are doing, yeah. And they have an industry to not only do what you're talking about, but also to cover up the fact that they're into this kind of thing. I guess not all of them maybe are consciously aware of it, but the idea is not just only to sell their products, it's also behavioral control. It falls under the heading of a psychic dictatorship. I call it a psychic dictatorship. Douglas Rushkoff calls it media viruses.
You know, I was an advertising major my freshman year in college. They never told us any of that stuff. You got to get up to a fairly high level before.
Well, it's the whole trick. It's the whole trick of corporations in general. They operate from a pyramidal structure. So when you're coming in at the ground floor, you don't know this until you ascend up the ranks. You've seen the latest movie, The Corporation, and the book of Joel Bakan, his latest work on the corporation. This is basically what it's about. To fight the corporations, like Ralph Nader's trying to do right now, is more than just, there's different ways of fighting them. You have to know what kind of weapons they're using and how they go about influencing our behavior.
Well, let's prove it. A lot of these symbols have to do with straight up dirty sex. What are a couple of the companies trying to bring smut into my family's home on the sly?
Well, tell me one that isn't. You got headless women. You got, remember the heroin chic thing that was a couple of years back?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
well, yeah. I mean, you open any magazine, you look at any billboard, you look at any TV, and now it's even creeping into the data space in the kids' video games and Nintendo and stuff like that.
It's even creeping into beer, man. That's what really irks me. Is beer. Coors Light, you say, has got some hidden symbols in there, right? What's in there?
Yeah, well, before you can get into the symbolism, you just need to look at the name. I know Coors is a family name, but the designers wanted to keep it, I think, because that actually is a word that goes back to Egypt. It's an old Egyptian word for the male testicles, by the way. Yeah. Can you believe it?
So is that why when I drink too much Coors, I want to get laid?
That means you're just drinking balls.
With anything mixed in it? All right, let's move on. How about Sephora? Sephora is, what do they sell? Perfume, right?
Yeah.
That's where I buy all my perfume. Whoa.
Right. They're a big company right now. Their symbol is the female vagina for a start. I mean, you only got to look at the symbolism. You don't have to have a PhD in this. But the word itself is Hebrew. Anybody who's Jewish will immediately know what I'm talking about. That is a word that represents holy power or sphere of power. It's basically, it's like what the Christians would say. Holy Spirit. Sephora is a female word in Hebrew that means power or goddess or force.
Well,
spiritual force.
Looks like whatever that lady was kind of on the rag or something like that.
Yeah.
Kind of
Hey,
there, I don't know if that's going to make me buy product, to tell you the truth.
Well, it affects your unconscious mind. Basically, we got to realize every time we open the fridge or look on the stores or the grocery stores, what we're seeing there is that 70% of the product names don't actually mean anything in English. You can prove this for yourself. Just go to your refrigerator and look at the names: Mazda, Nissan, Lexus, Coke, Coors. They don't mean anything in the English language.
But not all subliminal messages are sexual in nature. There are also hidden political, secret society images. Basically, who is doing what to whom here? And what I want to get into is the Masonic symbolism that you see in the Acura company.
The symbol, though, I want to draw your attention to that you're showing there is the Masonic compass. Anybody who's going to buy a Masonic hall or gone inside and looked at their literature or looked it up on the internet, Masonic, you'll see that their symbol, right, a secret society symbol, is a compass. And that is exactly what you see, is a stylized A for Acura, is actually a Masonic compass. So that gives, you know, that we got some questions there about why they would be using that symbol.
Do most Masons drive Acuras?
Hey, I don't know. Hey, but maybe you noticed on the CRX, the Honda CRX, remember how many fishes you'll see, the Christian fishes, kind of go with that car? Because CRX is actually a phoneme for the word cross. So it's a lot of Christians. I don't know about Masons.
Are you telling me all these Japanese guys over in Japan are like, oh, we got to put Christ symbols on the CRX Honda?
Yeah, big
Is
time.
that really what's going on?
No, the CRX means Christ. It stands for the word cross. CRX is a word without the vowels for the word cross. And you just see how many Christians will drive the CRX. Go and look at it in the street. You'll see that they'll have the fish on it, which is representing the Christians. So I don't know about Masons and Acura, but I certainly do know that it does have an effect, yeah.
How about an Apple computer? This is the G4 Tech TV. You say Apple computer's got some hidden symbols.
Yeah, that's actually quite a powerful logo. When I first came to the States out of Ireland, I was kind of noticing that one right away. It kind of jumped out at me because there again is a perfect proof. What on earth is a technical company, West Coast American, high-tech company, doing with a symbol literally out of the book of Genesis? I mean, you don't even have to have read the Bible to know that that comes from the tree of life. It's the forbidden fruit, okay, the forbidden fruit. What is that all about? What's the connection to the book of Genesis and super technologies? We got some questions there, and we can go into that about the forbidden fruit, that some people in control up there believe that technology and silicon and the Silicon Revolution represents a sort of a forbidden fruit, an access
What about
to some
the kind of gay rainbow flag on that apple?
Yeah, I know.
So do most gay, they use apples or PCs? How's that work out?
That one I haven't checked into yet. I'm kind of
All right.
staggered. I'm just curious why it's connected to the female and the fall and the serpent and all of these kinds of things. If you look at the Intel logo, that kind of Intel, a serpent, it looks like a circle, but it's actually a little serpent with an eye on it. You need to look at that and wonder why they're using these biblical.
There you go. It's that battle between Apple and PC. It's all right there, right?
Oh, by the way,
serpent, Satan, Eve eating the apple.
Yeah.
PCs, no. All right, we got to get going here, Michael. We have to do one more there. Merrill Lynch, they got their symbol is the bull.
Yeah, the bull is standing for Taurus. All of the financial trimesters open in the earth signs astrologically, right? Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Well, the bull is the famous sign of Taurus, which represents power and money. And not only that, but way back in Venice and Florence, the Borgia family, right, who were up to all sorts of no good back then, on their crest, their symbol for their family was the bull. So the bull stands for financial mastery.
So are you telling me that all those people who drink a lot of Schlitz malt liquor 40s are going for power and money?
Well, isn't everybody? I mean, we're being conditioned in what I call sort of a hidden in plain sight, a type of psychic dictatorship. I'm not against wearing it. If you want to look like a corporate logo from head to toe, okay, go ahead, salute it, But at least know what these logos mean. Educate yourself to find out what this is all about. I found out it's really interesting to teach children this because they get on board this really fast. Finding out what these symbols and logos mean.
All right. Well, I'm going to go into the kindergartens and I'm going to teach them all this stuff. Michael, thanks so much for being on the program.
You're welcome, Martin. Hope to see you again. Take care.
Great to see you as always. Good luck finding Atlantis, and look for Michael's new DVD explaining logo symbolism this December at Teroscopes.com. All right. Coming up, the wrenching tale of a desperate woman and her uncontrollable need for a man.
No enemy has ever withstood our might. I need a weapon.
Rated M for mature.
A deadly virus has escaped, and if they want to live, they better
move.
Go ask Alice.
What's your lucky day?
Mila Jovovich. Resident Evil Apocalypse, the special edition DVD.
The #1 selling diet pill in America. It's Xantrex 3. Rapid weight loss, incredible energy, and one amazing super pill. Xantrex 3.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Xantrex 3 at GNC and smarter retailers nationwide.
Yes!
The most powerful diet pill in America. Xantrex 3. More weight loss, faster weight loss, energy to burn. Xantrex 3.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Xantrex 3 at smarter retailers nationwide. No wonder everyone loves Xantrex 3. Xantrex 3. Yes!
No crunches ever.
Introducing the Ab Lounge, scientifically designed to get you up off the floor, making old-fashioned crunches a thing of the past.
Sculpt your abdominals using the Ab Lounge jackknife, proven in university testing to be better for your body.
It's as easy as a crunch, but the Ab Lounge design makes every move really count, targeting your abs without wasted effort.
Compare the Ab Lounge to an old-fashioned crunch. The advanced Ab Lounge jackknife generates up to 75% more muscle activity in the upper and lower abdominals, and an amazing 268% more in the love handle obliques.
I have this one pair of jeans. After just 8 weeks, my fat jeans don't really fit anymore.
With its rolled steel frame, the Ab Lounge supports up to 275 pounds.
And it's so easy, almost anyone can use it.
Call now to try the Ab Lounge for 30 days for just $14.95. If you don't agree the Ab Lounge is the best way to a sexy stomach, return it within 30 days for a refund of your $14.95.
Call now and say goodbye to crunches forever.
I should be hosting X-Play. I know every name of every creator of every major game released in the last 25 years. It's okay.
X-Play, weeknights at 11.
Do you consider yourself a star?
I'm the same girl I've always been.
You don't sound surprised about your popularity.
I've been deeply involved in the gaming community for years. It's where my biscuits buttered, so to speak.
If you could describe yourself in 5 words or less, what would you say?
I fall, I get back up.
That's 6 words, actually.
You're a cheeky one, aren't you?
Cell phone, 1.2 megapixel camera, and holds 5,000 MP3s.
Wow, that's really impressive. Hold on a second, sorry. Hello? Yeah, hey, I'm in the middle of lunch. Can I call you back? All right, cool, thanks. So that's a lot of MP3s.
Yeah.
See the best, greatest, biggest, shiniest, coolest, and blinkiest new stuff coming next year when the Screensavers goes live at the Consumer Electronics Show January 6th and 7th at 7 Eastern.
Hold on, let me put you on speakerphone.
No.
Welcome back to Unscrewed, everyone. Simmer down now. My next friend wants to get engaged to a good man by December. Her solution? Build a website. From MaryBlair.com. Here's Blair Allison. Blair, how you doing? Great to have you on the program. So, is it really that tough out there that you can't find a guy the traditional way? You had to build a website to attract a suitor?
No, it's just a different way that I went about doing it. It's very easy to meet tons of men, but you want to meet that special someone.
And you think you're going to meet that special someone in cyberspace?
Possibly. That's only I get an email from him and then I meet him in the real world.
So how does this work? I guess you made this website and guys have now started emailing you and then you just go out on dates with them? It's kind of like you're running your own Match.com or something.
Yeah, basically they email in, and if I like their profile, I check out their picture, talk to them on the phone, and then if they're good, I'll meet them. I don't meet everyone that emails me.
Really? You're kind of snobby like that? You're like, no, I'm not going out with this guy.
Do you go out with everyone who wants to go out with you?
Absolutely.
Yes, he does.
Are you kidding me? We're only talking like 3-4 dates a year here, Blair. So when did you first come up with this idea? Like, had something bad happen in your life, or you just really wanted to get married? What was the story behind it?
Honestly, there's really no story behind it. I'm a love coach, so I'm around.
Wait, whoa. You're a love coach?
Yes.
So do you recommend that when you love classes, do you recommend that people do this, like start a website? Is it working out for you?
It's working for me. I don't think it would work for everybody else. I think I used to always hide that I wanted to get married. So this is just a way of putting it out there. So that's why it's working for me.
And have you met anyone that, you know, is a possibility by December? December's coming up. It's closing in real fast here, but you gotta hurry.
You never know. I met someone that I've been dating for a couple of weeks, so, but you never know. It's still early.
Well, what do you have to offer them?
I don't know. I'm a great girl. I run my own company. Very motivated.
Clearly.
Very cute as well. Like I can't imagine that you would have any difficulty finding a guy.
Well, here's what we did. We put an ad on our website soliciting potential suitors, and Laura took it upon herself to go out there and sort of screen a bunch of these guys who email us. So let's take a look at the footage.
What are you looking for in a woman?
I'm looking for somebody really sincere and somebody who's real.
The question is what is a woman looking for in me?
She's got to be pretty.
I like 10s. I like 9s. I can cope with an 8.
But if a girl would dress up, you know, like Xena, and I could possibly be Hercules,
That would be great to me, and then we could play some D&D. I'm Jewish, but I'm not really religious. I tend to consider myself more spiritual.
I don't feel like you have to go to a temple or a church to speak to God. I do believe in some things. I think being spiritual is also a good thing. Positive thinker, and it's all kind of part of that.
As a lover, I have to be honest. I'm an 11 on a scale of 1 through 10.
I think cleanliness is very important, you know? Oh, yeah. If Blair and I did go out, I would take her to a really nice restaurant, have a bottle of wine, and maybe a basket of fruit. Nice dinner and a nice night out. That's really what I'm looking for.
I think we're good, yeah.
So, Blair, there you have it. 5 suitors. You think there's a love connection with any of those guys you interested in? That? Which one? Which one did you like?
Joey. You kind of perked up a little bit when intern Joey was on.
Was that the guy with the...
Yeah. Did he do it for you?
You never know. I don't know. He looks a little artsy.
Well, how about the guy who was an 11 on a scale of 1 to 10 for the sex?
Oh, yeah,
Is that
that's always a plus. That is important.
Well, Joey tells me he's like a 19, so there you go. We're going to hook that up. We're going to set you guys up. Would you like to go out with Joey?
Why not?
All right, Joe, you hear that? All right. Blair, thank you very much. Good luck with everything. Hope you find that husband by December. And for more info about how to marry Blair Allison, just go to marryblair.com. All right, coming up, brimming buckets of fun. Don't miss it.
Pat or butter. I hate recipes that use slang.
Big Boy's making brisket and wants to know how much pat of butter is.
Whenever I see that in a recipe, I just throw the whole stick in. I'll ask Jeeves.
Big Boy is making brisket?
What kind of moron doesn't know how much a pat of butter is?
Now, for a limited time, get the new Sidekick 2, only $1.99.
Everybody needs a sidekick.
What are you setting your sights on? And when you see it, will you be ready? Just pick up the phone, dial 1-800-645-ARMY, and you'll get this free DVD. You'll learn about the hundreds of opportunities the Army can offer you. Skills, education, healthcare. Call 1-800-645-ARMY, and you'll also get this free boonie hat. Whatever you're looking for, the Army can help you find it.
I am astounded, excited.
I love it. Excitement like this has been sweeping the nation. People everywhere are coming out to tell us how much they love their Q-Ray ionized bracelet.
The Q-Ray is a great value. It's worth its weight in gold.
You ain't getting this thing back.
The amazing Q-Ray ionized bracelet is so revolutionary that its manufacturing process is a closely guarded secret. What we can tell you is that over 1 million people around the world have experienced a Q-Ray, and professional athletes swear by it. Not only is the Q-Ray ionized bracelet flexible and durable, it's also sleek and stylish. In fact, Q-Ray holds a U.S. government design patent. Try the incredible Q-Ray ionized bracelet yourself for 30 days for just $19.95. If you're not completely satisfied, send it back and we'll refund your $19.95. It's that simple. Call and find out how you can try the Q-Ray ionized bracelet for 30 days risk-free for just $19.95. If you're not completely satisfied, send it back for a full refund. Call now.
Cell phone, 1.2 megapixel camera, and holds 5,000 MP3s.
Wow, that's really impressive. Hold on a second, sorry. Hello? Yeah, hey, I'm in the middle of lunch. Can I call you back? All right, cool, thanks. So that's a lot of MP3s.
Yeah.
See the best, greatest, biggest, shiniest, coolest, and blinkiest new stuff coming next year when the Screensavers goes live at the Consumer Electronics Show January 6th and 7th at 7 Eastern.
Hold on, let me put you on speakerphone.
No.
That's all the time we got. Thanks to my friends Michael Sarian, Blair Allison, and of course the Swish, Beyonce Knowles. Sorry we ran out of time. Please come back again, girl. Okay, everyone, we'll see you at the bar.